We have this handy fusion reactor in the sky called the sun, okay? You don't have to do anything, it just works.
You are watching Cold Fusion TV.
Hi, welcome to another Cold Fusion video. Gogo here. A couple of weeks ago, I talked about Costa Rica running entirely off renewable energy, a feat that does spell some hope for our current climate situation. In the video, I discussed how Costa Rica managed to achieve this through geothermal and hydroelectric power. But this setup isn't ideal for every country on the planet. So what about a new approach? A game-changing method for clean energy for the entire world? Elon Musk and his company Tesla plans to provide the solution. His company's home battery technology is causing a lot of hype after all.
For Tesla, their electric car was just the starting point to change the way the world uses and stores power.
If you think about the internet revolution that happened in the 1990s, this is another revolution that's happening in energy. So whereas in the 90s we spread information to the entire world, now we're spreading clean energy to the entire world.
A couple of days ago in a press conference filled with an atmosphere of excitement reminiscent of a late 2000s Steve Jobs keynote, Elon Musk revealed a brand new branch for his Tesla company, Tesla Energy, and its first product, the Powerwall.
So what I'm going to talk about tonight is about a fundamental transformation of how the world works.
Basically, the Powerwall is a polished plug-and-play battery system that takes energy from the sun or the grid during the day, stores it, and uses it during peak times in the evening. It costs between $3,000 and $3,500, and as the name suggests, it's small enough to hang up on a wall. It's designed to look more like an art feature rather than a piece of technology that powers your home. Users can stack up to 9 of them together to power as much as they need. The batteries are said to last 10 years with no maintenance, but does require a professional to install. Elon states that his company's technology will change the world, and I can somewhat agree with this, with solar efficiency getting up to 40% and costs falling thanks to China's manufacturing output, cheaper green energy could become a reality. Using the United States as an example, Elon states that with the aid of his battery technology, we would need solar panels the size of the land area shown here to rid the entire United States of fossil fuels.
And most of that area is going to be in rooftops. So you won't need to disturb land, you won't need to find new areas.
The obvious problem with solar power today is that it's very primitive, in the sense that it's direct usage, and once the sun goes away, it's game over. This is where the Tesla Powerwall wants to make its hallmark on history. The battery will smooth out solar energy generation and store it for peak time use at night, where most of the energy is used. According to Elon, it would now be possible to completely go off the grid if you already have solar panels. So that's all very encouraging, but there's something missing. What if you don't have solar panels? Well, as it turns out, you can still save money on energy costs. You can just simply store the energy from the grid during the day when it's cheaper, and then use it at night when the rate is lower. It kind of makes sense either way, but as we'll soon see in this video, it's not actually the full story. So of course, energy storage from solar panels has been done before, but not really implemented properly. Usually it's about 3 times more expensive, doesn't last nearly as long, looks terrible, and does require some effort to get it up and running.
You need to combine multiple systems. There's not one integrated place you can go and buy a battery that just works.
Here's one way to think about it. It's much the same scenario as the electric car before Tesla, or the smartphone before the iPhone, with its capacitive multi-touch screen and a capable OS that was scaled down from the Mac. Tesla also announced a fully scalable power pack that it plans to sell to corporations to power organizations on an industrial scale. In usual Tesla fashion, all the patents for this have been released for free to encourage competition. Okay, so what? You might be thinking, I just want proof that this actually works at all.
Wow, the grid, it's actually zero. This entire night has been powered by batteries. Not only that, the batteries were charged by the solar panels on the roof of this building. So this entire night, everything you're experiencing is stored sunlight.